Since armed Daesh militants entered Syria, backed by international powers, we have watched our land, our homes, our bodies violated with impunity. They turned our lives into coffins. They turned our futures into smoke, and they did it in the name of God. The deliberate rape of the Alawite people. It all, the world stayed silent. International law, human rights, the cries of freedom. The world gave a green light for our destruction. They came out of their mosque to permit what God has forbidden, the killing of Alawites. They turned our Alawite identity into death sentence, a curse, a crime. They killed us individually and in groups. They called us remnants of regime.
هاي حرق بيوت الخنازير فلول النظام.
Several videos verified by The Guardian showed mobs and armed individuals shouting anti-Alawite slogans.
They slaughtered civilians, doctors, judges, teachers, school children, unarmed people, educated people, people whose only weapons were books and dignity. They wiped out entire families in Sanaubar. This is my hometown. They slaughtered innocents in the Al-Qusur district of Banyas and in the village after village around it, as they did March 6-7, 2025. It was not war, it was extermination. They did not stop at killing. They destroyed our homes. They torched our villages. And after they let us escape to the forest, they burned the forest. They burned our fields, the only source of food for the poor. Like more recently, 2 villages get burned in Jabla in June 6, 2025. No trial, no mercy, no rights. They roam our streets every day, heavily armed, terrifying children and elders alike. In Latakia and Jabla Banyas, Alawite wake up to the sound of gunfire, not to the call to prayer. A young man from my village, he's my cousin actually, told me, we cannot sleep day or night. At any moment, we might be killed. This is what life feels like now. This is what fear does. It moves in. It stays. They expelled us from our homes and moved strangers into them. We were told, leave now or die. They expelled entire families. The government gave the order and the army enforced it. And the homes of Alawites became rewards for foreign fighters. Entire Alawite villages in Hama were emptied, like Ma'an, Al-Gab al-Wusta, villages erased. We watched them burn our property records. The official record of birth and death have been set on fire. That means this is ethnic cleansing.
This video, taken from a house in Al-Snowbar, shows a militant saying ethnic cleansing as bodies lie on the ground outside. Another distressing video shows militants taunting a mother after killing her adult children.
هذول ولادك الله لا يسامحك انك لك والله لندعس على كل علوي ندعس عليكم ان شاء الله قريبا.
Footage released on the 10th of March showed refrigerated containers outside of a hospital in Tartus. The person who filmed it said hospital fridges were no longer sufficient for the body.
We are all prisoners. They did not just take our home, they took our daughters too. Underage Alawite girls were kidnapped, forced to marry the men who raped them and our land. To make it look like these monsters had Syrian wives by choice. But this wasn't marriage, it was enslavement. They did it here to us. We watched them burn our property records. The official records of birth and death have been set on fire. From now on, we are forbidden to record the birth of our children. Why? To erase our names and write Syria's future without us. Even now, our women, the Alawite women, wear hijab not for faith, but for survival, hoping it might shield them from the hands of men who believe God gave them permission to hurt us. I'm not a fighter. I'm not political. I am a mother, a daughter, a Syrian. We do not want power. We do not want revenge. We just want to live. So I speak now because the world is silent. My name is Atika. I am an Alawite survivor. Please do not look away.